Okay, so that should be working. I got it to work. It's working. Okay, hold on. Okay, now it's working. So I'll just turn the audio off. Okay. Hi guys. Sorry it took me so long. My phone was going off. I don't know if anybody was in the chat room and I didn't know it. They were trying to text me. No. Okay. I just wanted to check and make sure. Okay. So, today is a pretty special day here at YouTube for me. It's kind of bittersweet in a way because, and please overlook everything, I didn't plan on doing a YouTube video today, and I know I've been gone for a while. This is my headset, my gaming headset, so if you're wondering what this is down here, it's kind of bittersweet. Today's my 13th birthday here at YouTube. 13 years I've been at YouTube. And I have nothing to show for it. And that's really sad because I look at Philip DeFranco and all the other guys I came up with, and the wine cone. I haven't seen the wine cone in years. You know, there's a couple of other people that I came up with that are doing really well now, and it's kind of bittersweet because you think if I had just put the time and effort in, maybe I'd have the not the money, but the prestige that they had. Like I'd have the channel that they had. But that's not what I ever really wanted. It wasn't the money that I really wanted. What really made me angry is that when they started paying people on YouTube, because we got paid, like I made like 2 cents a month. Like that's all I made, like 2 cents a month for the longest that I was grandfathered in when they started paying people, right? And so they grandfathered me in because I had been with YouTube for so long. And so I automatically was part of the group. I automatically was part of the group of people that got paid. Well, then they decided no, if you've not worked hard enough, if you've not strove hard enough at YouTube, you don't deserve to get paid. And I'm like, Susan Wojcicki, or however you say her last name, I've been with your company for now 13 years. I've had this same account for 13 years now. And I've been with you all for 13 solid years. You have replaced people with computers. You have punished people for going to Twitter and saying things. Like, they blocked somebody for going on Twitter and making threats. Now, granted, he said things because they weren't listening to him. Right? I mean, he was trying to get a hold of somebody because he couldn't get anybody to pay attention to him. He's like, look, nobody's answering me. Nobody's listening to me. Nobody's listening to my problem. These stupid computers, the algorithm, they're not listening to anything that's going on in my channel. So what am I supposed to do? And so he made a threat, and they blocked his channel from Twitter. Now, see, I don't think that's right. He did not make the threat on YouTube. Yet, they went on to Twitter, saw the threat he made on Twitter, and blocked him from Twitter. But we as YouTubers have to walk such a fine line, and because I didn't show hard enough work on my channel, I didn't show initiative hard enough, I didn't work hard enough, I didn't deserve that monetary offering each month. That 2 cents a month I was making, those 2 cents gathered up. It's 2 pennies. By now I'd have had $20. But you know, it was kind of hurtful because, you know, and we had to do a name change. When I did my name change, I lost over, you have to have 10,000 content views, individual content views. I lost thousands of followers whenever I changed my username. We had to do a username. We had to put a username on our channel. When I put a username on my channel, I lost thousands of people. Thousands. Like, how was I supposed to know I was going to lose thousands of followers? Nobody told me why I lost thousands of followers overnight. And so you had to have 10,000 views, you had to have so many followers, you know, just a bunch of stuff. So, you know, over the years, it just really kicked me in the teeth. And so it wasn't that I have this defeatist attitude. I just, you know, said whatever. I'll just do what I've been doing, come on when I can, say hi, how y'all doing, how you doing, you know. And then I was posting from other video places that would let me throw my videos to YouTube, and I was getting my content, you know, views that way. Well, Haps went down, Periscope went down, and then that's it. Now I can't figure out how to get this site to work. Well, I got it to work now, but only because I came in. Sorry guys, I'm kind of feeling under the weather today, so I'm a little cold. I got it to work to go live this time, but for some reason it wouldn't let me record a simple video to upload it, like to edit it and upload it. And see, I've never been one to edit videos. I had an iPhone for a short time, and I would edit my videos and I would upload them. That's when I did those few videos, you know, and I'd upload them. And I loved my iPhone, but I'm not dropping thousands of dollars down for an iPhone. I like my Androids. I love them. I've got my little Android phone. I make money on my phone now playing games. I really make money on my phone playing games. And so, you know, I enjoy what I do, but I don't have time to really sit down and do videos much anymore. She's drinking a Mountain Dew. Yes, people, I drink a Mountain Dew. My life has changed for the better. You can see back there on my bed, I'm now going to be I have to look it up every time I think about it because I forget what the word is. I'm now taking classes for our local Tennessee Highway Patrol Citizens Academy, and I will now be forever part of their well, let me look it up because I can't remember the word. I know that sounds stupid that I can't remember words, but since I hit my head 2 years ago, things are not quite the same. I will be part of their alumni. I will forever be part of the THP, Tennessee Highway Patrol Alumni Citizens Trooper Academy. I'll be part of their CTA Academy and alumni, and so I will be part of that. Well, I mean that was gonna fall on the floor. I went to class last night, and so that was what was sitting on the bed behind me. Got my lanyard, got my cute little lanyard last night. It's really nice. It says jointhp.org. It's really nice. We're going to just go to class and find out what the THP, what they do, what they, what their job entails, and I'm really excited about that. And yeah, so that class is going to run 7 weeks. It's really interesting. They're really nice guys. And what was so fun is I've driven by the building, the THP office, for years. Like I've lived in this town. I've lived here my whole adult life. I'm 51, so I've driven by that building my whole life. I've never gotten to see the inside of the building. Like I've been in the building, never been back behind the glass. And I said, Sergeant Fitzgerald, who I spoke to, and I said, Sergeant Fitzgerald, I've always wanted to be back behind here. One of the guys said, yeah, not in handcuffs, right? And I said, did I say not in handcuffs? And they just laughed. We have the best group. There's about 25 of us, I think. And so we're all just and one of the girls that did the class last time for the county, I also did the Putnam County Sheriff's Department's citizens class. Me and another person that's in the class now for the Tennessee Highway Patrol, he did the class with me last year at the Sheriff's Department, and so he did this class with me, and he's got his cousin and a bunch of other people he knows in the class, and I'm kind of by myself because I don't get out. I've not been able to get out and associate with people, so I know nobody. In the class, and so it's difficult for me. I'm a very extroverted person, but I have become an introvert for so many reasons, and so it's hard for me to. It's really strange. When I hit my head, it changed me somewhat as a person because I was always a very open and honest and very extroverted person, but when I hit my head, it's like it reverted me to close. I want to close off when I'm out in public. Like I don't want to be out in public. I don't want to, and that goes along the same lines. There was a friend of mine who had an accident. He passed away. Well, he wasn't a friend of mine. We graduated high school together. And they're having a wake this weekend, and I can't go. Like, I want to go support his wife, but I can't do it because number one, I don't do funerals. I don't do those type of things. And two, I can't do the crowd. At this point in my life, I just cannot do crowds. And last night it was busy. Like, we were at Romo's restaurant. I've never been to Romo's. It was very different. I don't go out to eat that often, and I'd never been in that restaurant, and it was packed. And I think the saving grace was getting to meet Sergeant Fitzgerald because he was very kind, and I'd spoken to him through email, and so that made it a lot easier. But it's difficult when you're not used to being out in public. And I'm having a hard time because of what happened. Oh, you guys don't know. Yeah, I've talked about it. I think it's on video here in June. I went to a mental hospital. Kind of sort of had a break. Not a psychotic break, I wouldn't call it. But I had a PTSD. I was in a PTSD storm, and I apparently told the doctors at the hospital I wanted to commit suicide, and so they sent me to a mental hospital close to Nashville, I stayed there for a week. I'm still not 100% back from that. And I think that's a reason that I'm not okay with crowds, and I'm not okay with. I still have anxiety. Let's put it that way. I had anxiety before, but I have severe anxiety now. It's crazy. Like when I'm at home, I'm okay, but when I'm out, if I get really like, I am like that. That means I am. Somebody needs to pull me aside and say, "Okay, you're all right. Just calm down," And people don't do that. They get angry with me because I'm being so talkative, and they don't realize that I'm so nervous and so upset that they need to just calm me down instead of being ugly with me. So it's just how people talk to you, how people deal with you. They don't realize that you're dealing with something the only way you know how to, you know. So, yeah, going to the mental hospital was not fun. That was a trip in its own right, and it caused a lot of problems on the way home. Um, so, yeah. But, yeah, things changed. I've been doing the yard work. I do housework. I've been doing as much as I can around here, and since I got my knee fixed, I'm doing so much better, and trying really hard. And in the last 13 years, that's amazing, because when I made this channel, I weighed. See, when I first started this channel, so I know I deleted videos. So if you go back and look at my videos, I was a lot thinner because I had just had lap band, and I had lost a lot of weight. A lot of weight. And then over the period of time, I gained weight back, and then I lost weight again, and I've gained some back. I'm not upset with the fact that I've gained some weight back, but and I lose and gain weight. It's kind of like a yo-yo. I go up and down because I can gauge how much weight I want to gain and lose, you know. So I'm not upset by my weight gain or loss. So I'm quite happy with how I look. I'm quite happy with my life the way it is. And I look forward to the life I have. I'm helping take care of my parents. And for those of you that say I need to get a job, I have a job. I have 2 jobs actually, so I don't need to get a job. I have several jobs. So please have seats, have lots of seats. For those of you that think that I need to get a job, I have several jobs. So y'all need to just sit down, relax, take a chill pill, enjoy your life, get off mine. But I just wanted to come on and say today is my 13th birthday with YouTube. And as much as I love YouTube, I'm so sad that YouTube is not like it used to be. Now it's so guarded and jaded, and you can't say or do anything on YouTube. I remember the Wild Wild West when you could say and do anything you wanted to, and we had video replies back in the beginning of YouTube. That was the good times. Oh, I remember that. Those were the good old days when you could do video replies, and people would reply back by video, and you would reply back by video, and there'd be like strings of reply videos, and you have to watch like Channeled all day just to find out what was going on. Those were the good old days. I wish they'd never taken those away. That was the best. Oh, I missed that. And let me tell you something. If Dramageddon had happened with channel video review, video replies, girl, we'd have never gotten through that. We've never gotten through that. We'd still be watching videos. But anyway, I really hope you guys have a great day. I really am glad that I met some of the most amazing people at Periscope 6 years ago. I don't talk to some of them now because most of them went their separate ways. One of them got her feelings hurt recently, and I don't talk to her anymore, and I'm really sad about that. It wasn't my intention on never talking to her again. I just needed a break, and I needed to separate from some people. But some things got said, and it didn't need to be said, and I can't fix it. So I think a lot of times people don't look at situations with me where I was in a bad place, guys. I don't think, I try to be nice to everybody, and I've taken a lot on from a lot of people. I don't mind. I don't mind. I got big shoulders and I can take on a lot. But when I went into the mental hospital, it did something to me, and I don't think people understood that. It really messed me up, and it's taken me a while to get back to the old me. I mean, the old me's never coming back. I don't think she'll ever be back. I don't think that the old Tina will ever be the same. I really don't. But what I will say is that I still love you guys. I will still support you all. And Blaine, if you see this video, I love you. Was never meant to not ever speak to you again. I just needed a break. And whatever happened was not meant to happen. That's it. Today's my 13th birthday. And yay, YouTube. Woohoo! Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, QueenTina, or the Quack Shack. Happy birthday to me. 13. I'm a teenager in YouTube years. No, I would not like to be 13 again. So if y'all stick with me another few years, maybe we'll have some crazy content, because, you never know what I might come up with next. I want to travel. That's my big thing. I want to travel. I got a cute little car to go traveling in, but circumstances just haven't been conducive for me to travel yet. I've got responsibilities here at home, and so that's got to come first. So I got to take care of some stuff here at home, But I love you guys. This is real when I'm putting on my lip gloss, because the mouth gets dry. But I love you guys. I hope you guys have the best day ever, and share the love I share with you with someone else, and smile at somebody. You never know if it's going to change somebody's entire day. I do love you guys. I love you guys more than anything. And if there's one thing you can take away from this video, if you're watching this for the first time or the 31st time, I love you. I really, really do. And God loves you. And I'm not trying to push God off on you. If you don't believe, that's fine. But just know those two things, and I will always love you. And if you need me for anything, just let me know. Bye, guys. Mwah!